Friday Night LOX! We're back.
We are back.
Winning every single weekend.
Hashtag winning.
19, 14, and 1. I think it's pretty solid.
That's winning.
I think that's better than most Vegas odds, Wager Talk, and the rest of them on YouTube.
Hey, 19-14-1 is a good start.
Yeah.
And many more wins.
Took you to Pebble Beach last weekend.
2 weeks ago, yes.
All right, well,
yeah.
you know.
Pretty tough about that. So
we did. Okay, tip of the day is live betting. Live betting, Ohio State lost the bet, but we won big time live betting. You guys got a 3.5, 5.5. Keep an eye on that for
live betting's good. When a favorite goes down early, there's still plenty of time, and you can get them now just to win instead of -7 because they're down by a TD. Got to pay a little more juice, but it's worth it.
Tip of the day. All right, give me your 5.
All right, Angel Rangers, 5 brain busters. Go. First, Georgia Bulldogs versus Mizzou. Georgia's going to hammer them, run all over them. Mizzou does have that awesome quarterback in Drew Lock, but they cannot compete with the Bulldogs. They're not going to be able to stop that run game. They're going to control the clock. They're going to control the run. Much better team. Take Georgia minus the 14.
I think that's an over. I think it's an over too.
He says over.
Was it? It's 65 14. Is over. I think it's going to be an over too.
That is a high over. That's a lot of points. Well, carry the 2, 32.5 points each.
Let's see what happens.
65. Ooh.
All right.
Number 2, Texas A&M. I think this would be the first test for Alabama this year. Alabama obviously has blown everybody out, but Texas A&M and Fisher are looking good. I had them covering against Clemson. That was a great. Was it Clemson or Auburn? It was Clemson. You said Auburn. It confused me. All right, boom. Number 2, Texas A&M.
Auburn was LSU.
Yeah, but you said Auburn, and that confused me with Clemson. Number 2, Texas A&M versus Alabama. I know Alabama is by far the best team in the country. They've been blowing teams out left and right, but I think Texas A&M is the most improved team this year with Fisher and that freshman quarterback. I think this will be the first big test that Alabama
Say his name. What's the freshman quarterback's name?
I don't know.
No,
that's Alabama. That's Alabama. I'm talking about Texas A&M's quarterback.
Oh, what's his name?
Well, Alabama's is Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay.
Tua Tagovailoa.
I don't know. It's Tua something. It's not Jalen Hurts. I know that.
No, he's riding pine.
Yeah.
Texas A&M. I think that'll be the best test that Alabama faces this year. I think Alabama's going to win the game. But
I think the Iron Bowl is going to be the best test. But I think that A&M's going to show up.
I think they're going to show up. I think they're going to only lose by a couple touchdowns. It may come to the fourth quarter. I think they're going to have a good game plan, and Fisher's going to get them prepared. Number 3, SC. It's been concluded SC does not look good versus Southern California's freshman quarterback.
They're bad.
I don't know whether it's the play calling or whether he's too
I think they're the Arizona. They're like the Arizona.
It's like the Lane. It's like back to calling plays like Lane Kiffin.
Ooh.
Run it, throw a screen. Run it, throw a screen. I think Washington State's gonna possibly win that game, but they're getting 5 points. Take Washington State +5. I don't see SC winning.
Do they get rid of the coach on the tarmac like Lane Kiffin?
No, definitely not.
No, okay.
They could, but take Washington State +5. I don't.
Do we do a bet on that? Is that a side bet? Do they lose the coach this year?
No, you can't bet on that.
I think you can't. I don't know. I saw darts and like badminton on
you
that.
You can bet on the Oscars sometimes.
Yeah, there's political bets.
Get a little football, bet on best picture.
I know. Again, lots of bets to make.
Washington State +5. Get on it.
All right.
Number 4, this is my favorite pick of the week. I think, yes, Texas kind of blew out SC, but SC shot themselves in the foot. They did that to themselves. I don't think Texas looks that great offensively or defensively. TCU, on the other hand, is fast, explosive, really well coached. I think TCU wins that game by at least a touchdown. That's my favorite pick of the 5. Take TSU -3. And for my final pick...
TSU or TCU?
Oh, I'm sorry.
TCU.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, my 4th and favorite pick of the week, of my 5, is Texas Christian University -3 versus Texas.
Oh, you're going to the whole name.
I'm going to go Texas Christian University.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 words.
Fort Worth.
3
Cowtown,
words.
baby.
7-letter score. TCU -3. They're going to absolutely smoke Texas. I don't think Texas looks very good. They blew out SC, but SC shot themselves in the foot. So definitely take TCU -3. They're going to win by at least 7 or 10 points. And my 5th game, my favorite NFL team, but they look amazing. The LA Rams -7 versus the Chargers. I told you last week to take them -10, and some people were like, "Oh, the spread's too high." It's the NFL. Teams really win by 10 points. They won by like 30-something points.
Dude,
this is the best team in the NFL.
My fantasy league, I told you that,
You tell me a lot of things. Do I listen?
It was like 65 points. I got crushed. I had like 2 people on the Cardinals. It was just garbage time. So
you guys, Rams,
bet against the Cardinals.
Best defense right now, I think, in the league. Best offense. When one of those offense or defense goes off, it's a long night. But when they both go off together, it's going to be tough for teams not only to beat the Rams, but cover some of the spreads. Take the Rams -7. I think they beat the Chargers by at least 10 or 14. And those are my 5 brain busters for the week. We're going 5-0. Boom!
All right.
Ow! Ow!
Bible, once again, I'm going with you. Texas A&M +26. Jimbo Fisher, he's the man.
The man.
I mean, I think he's the new. He's the coach. He's the one that's going to set the tone for the next 20 years. So
Most improved team. They look good.
Amazing. Number 2, Georgia Tech +16 on Clemson.
Ooh, that's
Clemson's not scoring much these days.
That's a ballsy
Clemson is not doing it. 16 points is enough. Clemson's gonna win, but you know what? I bet you Georgia Tech makes it a battle. I bet you in the third quarter people were thinking, what's going on?
They got that tricky offense. It's tricky.
You know what? 16 points. I think it's a solid bet. Your lock of the week, my lock of the week, TCU.
Take it.
Texas Christian University. Fort Worth, Texas. Cowtown, America. Yep. I just don't think Austin's putting anything on the board. They got up for SC. That was a save the coach. Really.
They gave it to him.
It was a save the coach. They were like, Tom Herman, please stay. Done. TCU is going to smoke them. I think that's at least a touchdown.
Agreed.
Wisconsin, -3 over Iowa.
They're going to bounce back big after being upset?
I think so. I think that
They're
they're
gonna
a
ram
solid
some
team.
corn.
They're going to run it down the field. They're going to run it straight through. And they've got a chip on their shoulder. You know, they're playing back in their conference, right? Back in the conference. BYU they just overtook them just like they did Arizona. It was a surprise, you know? They weren't ready for it, but they're going to come back.
They'll be
Bigger,
focused.
badder, run up the middle.
I like
3
that
points.
one.
I think it's going to be tight, but I think they're going to win by 3. Finally, the team I bet on, it seems like week after week, I'm going to keep running on this. New Mexico State to lose, all right? It's UTEP +3.5 on New Mexico State. I just don't think New Mexico State's going to win anything this year. I'm going to ride them all the way until something changes.
Nice. Yeah.
That's my bets. That's the 5. Those are the locks. Friday night locks.
Going 10-0.
See you next week.
Winning season so far. Stay tuned. Stay on board. Bet big.
Next up,
Friday Night Locks, Week 3. It's go time. Let's start with the NFL, where Cincinnati going straight into Carolina, into the Lions' den or the Panthers' den to face Cam Newton. Panthers are favored by 3.5. I like Cincinnati so far, 2-0. They're undefeated. They're going to be 3-0. Lock it down. Game 2, Denver, Case Keenum. Hate to say it, they look pretty good. Surprisingly, they're going to Baltimore, where Baltimore's struggled from what I've seen. Baltimore's a 3.5-point favorite. I'm taking the Denver Broncos. Let's move over to college football. We're going to look at the Florida State Seminoles, my alma mater, my team. I bleed garnet and gold. They're a 11-point favorite over Northern Illinois. If you've watched FSU, you know they can't score. They can't move the ball. They can't do jack shit on offense. They scored 1 touchdown in 8 quarters of FBS play. They're an 11-point favorite. I'm taking Northern Illinois. Next game, this is the best one of the week. Gators, UF, going to Rocky Top, where they're a 4.5-point favorite over the Vols. Gators suck. Vols cover. Vols win outright. Last game, here's another good one. Texas A&M, Jimbo Fisher, going up against the GOAT, Nick Saban. Huge game, sets the tone. Alabama's a 23-point favorite. Could they cover? Maybe. I don't think they're going to do it. I'm taking Texas A&M to cover. Lock.